This weekend, LSU has lost to Ole Miss in multiple fashions, a down-to-the-wire mistake-filled Game 1, and then a good start turned run rule in Game 2. But as we've seen a few times this season, the Tigers always do their best to save face on a Sunday Game 3. First things first, LSU has to make the hole deeper than it already was. Ole Miss scored the first 7 runs of the game, including a 4 spot in the bottom of the 4th. They really got after Gavin Guidry today, and Guidry allowed 7 hits, 5 earned runs, and 3 home runs in 3 innings of work. Through the first 6 innings, LSU did not have a hit. Then, finally, they get one in the top of the 7th with a Derek Curiel leadoff solo home run, his 5th of the year. Tigers on the board, but still a ways to go. Next up, Cade Arrambide. He likes what he sees on the second pitch, and the outcome is back-to-back jacks. Arambide's 9th of the year, score is 7-2, but once again, LSU still with a lot of work to do. Ole Miss would make a call to the pen, and Tyler Rabb's day is done. Will Lebert now on the mound, different pitcher, same outcome. Jake Brown drives one over the right field wall for his 15th blast of the year. 3 straight home runs from the top of the order, and all of a sudden, we have a game. Still in the top of the 7th, LSU with 2 on and down to the last strike of the frame. Braden Simpson smacks one through the left side. Omar Cerna Jr. and Steven Milam come in to score. It's a 2-run game off the 2-run single. LSU back to the top of the order, and Curiel smokes an RBI single to make it a 1-run game. Now, here comes a tie. That pitch gets away, and here comes Curiel to make the score 7-all. LSU back from the dead like they did against Kentucky and Tennessee a few weeks ago. Now, could they finish this game like those contests? Well, bottom of the 7th, Marcos Paz pitching for LSU. Hayden Federico sends a chopper to right field. And as Federico rounds first, going to second, collides with Paz. Umpires are already on it. That is an interference, and the leadoff man is already in scoring position. Paz was gone after just 9 pitches. A bunt would advance Federico to third. Then you know what comes next? A base hit. Ole Miss's Braden Randall knocks the go-ahead RBI single, and LSU would not score again after that. 8-7 final. Paz is charged with the loss as Ole Miss hands LSU their first series sweep of the season. And here's Jay Johnson trying to put another frustrating loss into words.
Yeah, I mean, we got dominated for 6 innings. Like, can't lose sight of that. Ray, good pitcher. Couldn't do anything with him. But, yeah, I mean, don't have a lot else, but, you know, they could come back from a late deficit on a Sunday. We know that. They did it again. You know, and then we didn't make a play. You know, we made a move to get back in the game, which helped us get back in the game, and didn't make a play and cost us.
Meanwhile, softball came into Sunday with the upper hand in their top 25 matchup against Arizona. The Tigers won the first 2 games while outscoring the Wildcats 7-2 in both contests. So, could Bet Torina's team clinch their first 3-game series sweep this season? Bottom of the 3rd, LSU had something going with bases loaded and 1 out. Kylie Edwards brings in the game's first run with an RBI single. That followed with the Alex Franklin being hit by a pitch. That scored another run. 2-0 Tigers, bases still loaded, and Tori Edwards gets a good swing, but Jenna Sniffen ends the threat with a 5-3 double play. A key sequence for both teams because top of the 6th is when things got a lot more interesting. LSU's Peyton Monticelli's, her day was done. Jaden Heavner now in the circle for LSU. Arizona down 1 with runners at the corner and 1 out. Heavner gets that ball tapped back to her. She immediately throws to first. Edwards tries to get the runner out at home, but it's too late. Torino would challenge the play, but the call stands as is. We're tied up at 2-all. Then Heavner walks her next batter, so the Wildcats had a go-ahead run on second. And here's Emma Cavanaugh send a line drive to left. Maddox McKee reaches out, can't glove it. Here comes a go-ahead score, and behind her the insurance. 4-2 Arizona, and Heavner's pulled after just 8 pitches through a 3rd. She vents her frustrations on the walk back to the storage room with a bullet pen. There went the lead and eventually the game. 4-2 is the final. Monticelli is charged with the loss. LSU had double the amount of hits today, which did not work in their favor. Winner of each game this weekend was the team with the least hits. Kim Mulkey and her staff continue to retool the LSU women's basketball roster. Yesterday, they signed Florida transfer Layla Reynolds. Now they have locked down a top 10 player from the portal in Iowa State transfer Jada Williams, who commits to LSU today. Last season, the All-Big 12 guard averaged 15 points and 7 assists per game. Nearly a week after leaving LSU, Bella Hines has found her new home. Hines commits to the TCU Horned Frogs. TCU is trying to reload their backcourt after losing Olivia Miles and Marta Suarez to the WNBA draft. Hines played in 33 games as a true freshman, averaging 13 minutes off the bench with 4 points per game. And with just under 2 weeks until the NFL draft, the consensus projected #1 pick remains Fernando Mendoza. The Indiana quarterback is coming off an undefeated national championship season with the Heisman Trophy to go along with that. Mendoza received another piece of hardware to add to his collection, that being the Manning Award, given to the top quarterback in the nation. Mendoza was named the winner last January, but the ceremony was held last night in New Orleans. This award is a unique one because it factors in postseason accomplishments as well. Mendoza said it's a full circle moment to be honored by the Mannings.
I still have the picture where Archie sent me the text of, hey, you're invited to the Manning Passing Academy, and I believe that is truly one of my milestones in my football career and really exponentially helped me improve my football confidence, my football skills and abilities in order to elevate my college game to the next level, which was a snowball effect, and at that point led to winning the Manning Award.
And Rory McIlroy has just won his second Masters. That's all for sports. We'll be back after this.